Hey all, so I want to talk a little bit about this book. It's called Hitler's Willing Executioners. You can see from the title right here. It's it's a book that, in theory, sets out to dispel myths about Germans and Nazis and the Holocaust. Or really, I don't think it does. I think it talks a lot about things that most people that are myths. I don't think are actually myths. I don't think most people actually believe. But actually, what I want to talk most about is the blurb on the back. Let me see. Anyone who reads Hitler's Willing Executioners will find compelling evidence that the Holocaust engaged the energies and enthusiasm of tens of thousands of ordinary Germans who, nurtured in a society where Jews were seen as unalterably evil and dangerous, willingly followed their beliefs to their logical conclusion. So, I have every reason to believe that is absolutely true. Mr. Wiesenthal estimated that there were something around 60,000 people who were actively engaged in the Holocaust, the killing of Jews and everyone else, because Nazis were specifically targeting Jews. They were really going after everybody. So, one thing, Mr. Wiesenthal noted that the author of this book did not, what's his name? Daniel Jonah Goldhagen. One thing Mr. Wiesenthal noted that Mr. Goldhagen did not is that the population of Germany at the time was something around 80 million. So, saying that 1% of Germany, or well, roughly 1% of people in Germany were actually out to kill people is somewhat different from saying that all of Germany is guilty, which seems to be the point of this book. Another thing that Mr. Wiesenthal noted on many occasions, which Mr. Goldhagen apparently never did, is that the idea of some broad German guilt about the Holocaust is an idea that was actively pushed by the Odessa. Now, the Odessa, if you don't know what the Odessa is, a secret organization of former Nazis, mostly SS, devoted to, safeguarding themselves and gaining power in the world. And this was very important. This was very important to the Odessa. And it's very important for everyone to know about this, because as long as people, as much as every bit that people buy into the idea of broad national guilt, that's so much less time and energy that people spend on actually tracking down and catching and bringing to justice the individuals who were guilty. Because they were individuals, okay? Identifiable individuals who were guilty of the crime of genocide. And so, I certainly don't think Mr. Goldhagen intended to be pushing the same agenda as the Odessa. But to a certain extent, that is actually what he did with his book. So, that's what I got to say. Thanks for watching. Please comment below with anything you have to say. I'm only human. There's a lot I don't know. Please chime in. And have a good night. God bless.